guys, welcome back to another episode of Upstairs Neighbors. And today we have our downstairs neighbor who came upstairs. Girl,
hey. I'm Q, Quentin.
Thank you, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Not
too much on that though, because
but yeah. Okay, period. Well, today we have one of the squirrels in the studio.
Our first guest.
Woo!
How do you feel? How do you feel being our first guest?
Kind of tea, like.
No, like it's guys,
it's
and
tea.
let me just say before we even get this episode started, babe. One thing about Q is this bitch. Okay, historically, I'm usually the one who starts saying random shit. Like, honestly, like, talking to me is you're probably fucking bilingual. And I will say things, it'll come around, it'll go around the group, it comes around. That's just kind of like what goes on. Mama, ever since Q and I have been keying, this, if you ever have a problem with what I'm saying, just know it was probably ghost written by this person right here. So you can go ahead and make your checks out to her.
That's why I move in silence, because I can't take the blame sometimes for my creations.
Girl, well, we're Team Bryce on God, so that's just it.
So Quentin's my roommate, and we met, goddamn, when did we meet? 2018? Yeah, we met in 2018, which is
our Lord.
Crazy. And yeah, it's been a long journey to get Q here. He had to make some pit stops along the way. He was in New York, he was in San Diego, but now he's here and he's actually my roommate, and we like fucking key all the time. And literally Q is low-key quiet. Like when everyone
if you saw her in the street, like, yeah, if you just like see Q in like a big group, like I feel like you're low-key like quiet.
I'm just standing there mewing
down.
You do be mewing as fuck. And then when you like get to key with Q one-on-one, that bitch is like
like cutting up. Like Q moves in silence unless she literally has an iced matcha latte.
Ooh,
are we getting into that?
Oh yeah, we are.
Because in recent news, like it's giving like, and also y'all, we're filming like Q's audio on my phone because, girl, we're not women in tech. Like, I don't know. But unfortunately, we literally can't even film it on her phone because...
Yeah, Q. Spill tea. Guys, so obviously it's still eclipse season. Shit is like fucking rowdy.
Off.
It's rowdy right now. And we went and got like brunch yesterday, and Q explained what happened at brunch.
Good class.
So we went to this cutie little place in Silver Lake. It was really crowded. There was hella bad tings in there too.
There was the baddest ting in line.
Yeah, there was the baddest ting in line. Packed brunch Saturday. You get the vision. Literally, I ordered my matcha and I had a glass plate with my croissant. And Dom and our girl Alexis were outside. And I was like so happy to see them. And I literally walked into the glass door and my matcha exploded all over me, all into my pocket, into my phone speaker, into my charger, into my shoes, and into my
wall.
And into my pussy.
Like, no, like, and on the wall. Like, that's crazy.
Like,
I'm sorry you went through
picture that Dom took.
No, like, insert picture. If you're watching on UTARB, like, we will be putting the pictures in because, babe, the glass must have been so MF clear.
No,
it was like really clean. Like, it was really clean.
Did people, like...
No one laughed.
Okay.
No one laughed.
No one laughed.
Thank God, because that was already embarrassing.
The only person who laughed was me.
Yeah, but
that was just because, okay.
You were just shook at the situation.
This is like what happened.
Like I literally went splat on that bitch.
No. Q literally went like Nickelodeon slimed.
Like her splat, babe.
Like literally he got slimed at this coffee shop in Silver Lake. And here's the thing with this coffee shop. It's all glass. So if you know, you know. And dead ass, like the glass is so clear. So when Q turned around, it literally... Sorry, it was crazy. When Q turned around and I saw, like, it took me a minute to process, like, the physics behind how that happened because the glass is so clear that I deadass was like, wait, like, what?
Shout out the cleaners.
I literally just thought you dropped your drink
the way
at
that
first.
Shit's all coming back to me now, the memories, is I'm like, I was standing there dripping in matcha looking like a wet dog, and you guys were just standing there like,
No.
No, you guys were confused. Like, it was like
We were
probably the
confused,
point,
yes.
like half a second, but it felt like an hour to me because I was like
that's
going
real
through
as
it.
fuck. No, we were like so confused. We were like, wait, what? And then Alexis was like, go. And I was like, oh my God. And I like went in there and I like grabbed your plate. I was like, just
Did
like
the
come
plate
out.
break?
No, that's the thing.
The thing about me is like
Glass
I had
alleged.
all my shit in my hand still. Like, I was fine.
And-
But there was matcha in my eyelashes. Like, there was
You like had the plate and there was like matcha in the plate. And he,
like dripping.
and he was like, here you go. Like the plate shake, just have it.
They gave you a new matcha, right?
They did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
They did.
per.
And
But
the girl.
if you look at the picture closely, you'll see like there's literally matcha dripping from the register. Because I walked to the register because I didn't know what to do, and so there was just matcha dripping like off of this jacket. Actually,
I'm like, shout out, Matt Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so crazy because like everyone was more so just like, no one was like, oh, that's so fucked up. I was literally just like, is he okay? Because then when I like got Q's matcha and the girl was like, wait, is he okay? And I was like, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? And she was like, girl, that literally happens all the time. And I was like, so y'all have a
So
civil
why don't
lawsuit.
they like? Yeah, I'm
They,
like, what?
well, Q said, what'd you say? They should put a decal? You're
Yeah,
like,
you need to decal that shit
no,
because I'm like,
decal, babe.
what?
no, it was just so crazy. And we were so shook. Like, I was just like, what just happened?
They should throw decal on it.
But I was telling Q, it could have been so much worse.
No, I was thinking like, what if I busted through the glass? Like literally, that would be. I would run away. I would be like, sorry, Dom. Like, I'm just gonna run. I don't know. Because I've been there.
You've been there before?
I fell through a bunk bed once.
Was somebody under it?
Yes. But it was like a janky ass bunk bed. Like, it wasn't new. Like, it was like a hand-me-down, so I'm not taking the blame.
No,
but
like it
I
was
did
worn
fall
in,
through
babe.
that
It was
shit.
distressed. It was
But
distressed.
like busting through the glass door like that would leave me with that same feeling. I literally was like,
I literally, if you would have literally walked right through that fucking door, I would have literally brought back the slap from Victoria's. I would have had to literally post you on that
No,
bitch.
Dude,
Like, that's crazy.
on God, I literally was like, what if you went into the glass and fell backwards? That would have been so much fucking worse. If you went into the glass, fell backwards, shattered everything.
Yeah, I'm glad your fucking plate didn't
And
break.
like fell back into the barista stand. I would have literally.
but then I'm just like, damn, that bad ting saw that whole thing happen.
Diva, and
Girl,
that could
and
have
that's
been
just
him.
like human. Okay, and I have a story for you as well, girl. Okay, so our store also, the place that I work at also has like its glass teas, and this kid came in like a week ago. Mind you, so ours is giving, there's doors and one of them was open, and for some reason he just like turned around and leave and went for it for the closed door, like didn't even try to like open it or nothing, like literally just walked through it, and I swear his head rebounded off that glass. Like he literally came into me, he said beep, literally backed up, and me and my coworker busted out laughing.
No.
Dude, that happened
Like
to me.
silent laugh, but I was like, that was foul.
I was like at this like wellness house that was genuinely all glass.
Glass.
And the lady who was like doing massages ran straight into the fucking glass. And she literally, dude, it was so bad. And she was like, I literally felt horrible because she was like just talking to me and like all this stuff. And she was like, yeah, anyways. Walked right into this glass. I was like, wait, what? Her foundation mark for her makeup was like smeared on.
Bro, and when we're like, and this one, because and
No, and dead ass, she had like this huge red spot on her head.
Oh my god, she like ran.
Yes, no,
Damn.
and I was literally like, oh my god, she's gonna have like a hematoma. Like, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? And she's just like, no, it's so clean. It's so clean.
No, because like stop cleaning glass. Like
No, that shit
no,
was
I'd
too
literally be
clean.
like, and that's what was fucked up about ours is not only was the left side open, but the right side was dirty as hell. Like no shade, but it was just giving like my king. He was just like hoping that the doors would open for him.
No.
Bitch, one time in college, shout out my queen Joanne, and it's buried in my Snapchat archive. Like the day that I have the balls to re-download Snapchat and like lock in with my past self, like I will find it. One time, it was like literally at night. We had the screen door like at our friend's apartment, so it was like the glass door was open, and then there was a screen door. Shout out Joanne, I love you so much. Like, gang, seriously. This bitch walked right through that motherfucking screen door. Like, she literally walked through it, and it said on the floor. We literally were like. Anyway, so girl, if I literally walked, I'm sorry, I was about to be like, and if I walked into the glass, I'm sure you did it more gracefully than I would have.
I told Q, first off, like everyone, no one like gave a fuck, because the first thing I literally thought was that would be me. Like I would do that shit.
No, literally.
Part two, it could have literally been so much worse.
Yeah.
Like it could have been worse. Where like we would have literally, I told Q if it was that bad, I would have been like, okay, like, do you want to go to the car? Like, here's the keys. And like, we can like, you know, like I'll get the rest of your stuff and let's go.
No tea.
Like hella, like I wouldn't let you say it if it was
my
that.
my pants though, the way they were stained.
Yeah, they are.
It was giving like Jaded London acid wash, like down. Cause like
fun.
What color are they?
They're black. They're literally these, but jeans. But there's literally like
just matcha pow.
There's literally like matcha drippage over all of it.
Well,
and we went about our day. Like we went to the flea. We went to
kept
Target,
going?
and I was like
crying.
matcha dripped.
Like matcha dripped, girl. Well, the real ones know what's going on. Anyway, so period. I'm like walking through doors like 2024. Not even through. Just
into them.
Yeah.
We've just been having like really awky times at like out like eating establishments, because why did we fucking go to Hot Pot? First off, we've been running up fucking Hot Pot.
Don't even say the name because
I'm not
dead
gonna say
ass.
first off, I don't even know how to say the name. Second, we've been Second, we've been running up this like Hot Pot place, and there's literally robots that serve you. It's so crazy. Like
down.
The future is here.
Her name's like Bella or some shit.
Yeah,
no, like kitty girl.
Yeah,
kitty. It's a cat. Like the face is a cat.
No, like
girl. And I'm sorry, but they tore. Like I honestly, genuinely. Literally think about that spot like probably like twice a day.
No, me
I'm
too.
being so real.
There's so much range on them. Like it's Hot Pot.
Girl, it's
like
Hot Pot.
you can get a different thing every day. I'd eat that every day.
And for some reason, every time we go, like I don't know if they're literally funneling like laughing gas through the fucking vents, but we literally go there and lose our fucking minds.
Like loud as fuck.
Loud as fuck. Well, also we had like the same server, like the
Shout
second
out
time
Kino.
around. Shout out Kino.
Shout out Kino.
Girl, you see this? Like, you know, we fuck with you. And the second time she was hooking it up because she was like, you guys are like the nicest table, like da da da. And I'm like, girl, because one thing about me, if you're in the service industry, we finna key. Like,
No,
we will
literally,
key.
like,
we finna key.
Yeah.
Because we're team service on God.
Team service on God.
Team
Like,
service on
what?
God. And so we were hella like keying whatever, but I was so exhausted. I was like on set all day. These girls were like working all day.
Right.
We
Yeah.
were fucking
It was a
exhausted.
Monday. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And which is already low vibrational as fuck.
Yeah.
And so we pulled up to this bitch, got our hot pots going. And for whatever reason, every time we would like cook something and take it out, like we were literally half that shit was spit up because on my plate.
No, my tongue was
My
burnt for a few
visceral
days.
reaction, I'm like,
Dude, every time I would put something in my fucking mouth, it would literally scorch my shit to smithereens. Have you listened to the ASMR of that girl dropping coffee?
what?
Can we play it for everyone? Please.
ASMR of a girl dropping coffee?
Yes. Have you heard? It's so fucking funny.
No.
I think we should play it so people can understand.
Okay, then let's play
It's like a big trend right now.
It's a huge trend right now.
The hot pot tofu did burn my tongue.
No,
I
and
think
I
texted
knew
you
you
guys
were
that
done.
Wednesday and was like, my shit's still rough.
Girl,
Like it's still.
no, because when it like actually burns your shit like 3rd degree.
Okay, go ahead.
I need y'all to
Guys.
listen to this. I swear to God, this is exactly how I felt when my tongue got fucking burnt to smithereens. Okay, so the caption is cute. Cute barista tries to talk to you, ends up spilling 20 hot black coffees on her face and goes blind. Sorry, morbid, but listen. These guys are so
Oh, hey, you. Coming for your usual, huh? Don't worry. It'll be right out for you. Just finishing this big order. Someone ordered like 20 medium black coffees, piping hot. I just finished pouring the last one. Huh? Oh, no. It's no problem. It can't be that heavy to carry all of them at once. All right. Okay. I just have to carry it to the. Whoa!
Guys, I'm sorry, but these are the moments where I think to myself, if I was an 80-year-old, I would literally be like, death to all of the Gen Z, because what the fuck did I just listen to?
Bitch.
If I literally tried to explain that to my grandma right now, she would be like, bruh. Bruh?
When I listen to that shit,
Bitch, this toe tag got me sweating as fuck. I'm like, and when I pull it off and it's like, I'm like,
oh, ASMR.
wig.
It's cunt though.
Okay.
Bro, when I listened to that shit, first off, I was weak as fuck.
Yeah.
But now that's the only way how I can describe what eating at fucking Hot Pot felt like.
And one thing about us is we not finna turn it down. Like, we not finna
No,
literally
like,
just turn the
we're
boil
gonna
down.
chew.
No, I literally
Those
put
shrimp balls.
there were these like
Girl,
shrimp ball things.
Girl.
What?
Because when we got brought a tray of circular objects and we literally had to lock in Gen Z style, not tell them, like, first of all, because we knew we didn't order that.
Yeah.
But he brought it down and we were like, like,
No,
well, we
like-
can't tell him, like,
Yeah.
because he's perfect and everything he does is perfect. Q gonna bite into a raw shrimp bowl.
I thought it was tofu.
Girl, no, and we didn't think it was tofu until the middle literally
was
was
like shrimp
pink like
paste.
a sea. Like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
her.
And I literally-
yeah, the servers told us it's raw.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, everything's cooked halfway, but
And
it's
it was
raw.
literally him standing behind Q. And he's like, you didn't eat that, right? And Q was like,
I'm like,
Arr?
Hella
Arr?
like half bit into it, like his tongue was itchy. I was
I
like,
have a picture of it.
dude, I swear to God, I was so fucking weak. Then I cook one because I'm like, okay, like let's cook one.
like, let's
whatever.
run it
Well, you should
up.
probably
Well, because he was
pairs.
also like, girl, you already bit into one, like, you might as well have them.
And I don't know how to describe, like it literally just like explodes in your mouth when you bite into it.
It's literally like a fucking Taco Bell cinnamon delight.
Except, It's literally a
shrimp
Taco
delight.
Bell cinnamon delight, except like it explodes in your mouth. So dead,
Like a cinnamon delight.
so dead ass. I literally cook it. It's so cooked it floats to the fucking top.
Thank you.
I
Real.
literally, instead of being a smart person with brain cells and like poking a hole in it to let it like air the fuck out, I literally was like, period.
She like the immediate spit back up on the plate. I was like, let's get the check. I was like, let's get the check.
I dead ass have never.
Let her air out.
Yeah.
I have never had something so fucking hot in my whole entire fucking life. That shit was literally 20 coffees, 20 medium black coffees getting spilled on your
20
face
medium black
and
coffees.
going blind.
They have
Like,
that shit on high too.
No, they be having their shit on tea.
I literally have never, my whole fucking back row of taste buds aren't there anymore.
We're sad. Yeah,
I
they were
have
wiped out,
half
babe.
taste buds right now.
Like the great wipeout, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's still raw. Like,
Me, I'm like, yeah, same. A little bit.
No, and when we were like absolutely losing our minds at the hot pot, sorry.
it was, and then Q at one point literally had something.
What was it?
And you literally just instantly were like, I just heard like dishes.
Oh, the tofu. That shit was so hot. It was so hot. That's what burnt my tongue. Like literally.
No, and the way it got literally spit right the hell back out
Yeah.
will be studied in the Guinness Book of World Records, babe.
like Q spit it out. Q spit it out so quick that literally I was just like all I heard were the dishes clanging, and then I just see like a piece of tofu like right there on the plate. I was like,
no, and that shit's hella delicious.
No,
It was
like it's
just,
literally
like,
us going
so
back
hot.
every time, not turning the degrees down, not blowing on our food, not learning anything different. Like every time we're like, try it again.
Yeah.
What?
and all the servers were just watching us like, Jesus fucking.
No, like, well, and at the end, he literally gave us a fucking toy wand. So I'm
Have
like,
it.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, guys, if you want to win this wand,
Win it.
Then you have to say, this little fairy wants a wand.
Little girly is crazy.
This little
But I'm hella bitches a hot pot like, this little girly wants a wand. They're like,
Kino's
what
like,
the fuck? Yeah, this little fairy, like this fairy wants hot potters, came for hot pot or some shit like that.
This
Bitch just asked for the
neighbors
wand.
want hot pot.
Like type shit. No, because at the end he literally goes, oh, we have like 4 little secret things out right now. Like if you want something, then he goes, you guys are gonna want this one.
And I'm
Hands us
like,
3 wands. I was
hella
like, clocked.
profiling.
No, I was like,
Obsessed
clocked.
though.
No, obsessed, because I literally was like,
we hella
you
got
clear.
profiled.
type shit.
But we also got the free fruit plate too.
I
Because he's like,
know,
that's
'cause that's
this.
slime.
And he made
Yeah.
us this sauce too. That was everything.
That was bust
Yeah.
down. Guys, I love meeting people and connecting with them. Stop.
type shit.
But anyways,
I feel-
Q10.
I feel like we've been meeting a lot of people organically,
We
and it's really cool.
We have been meeting people
have.
organic go down.
Yeah.
We've been outside. The
That's
next
how we met, all of us.
I know.
that is the next person I want to meet is my fucking husband.
No, like
Same.
Taishi. Oh, so we have
Taishi.
something in common.
No, like I'm dead ass. Like the next time I'm outside, like if I don't meet my husband, like I'm literally never leaving my house again.
I'm just hoping that there's like still like opportunity for like a meet cute in real life, because it's a game of patience. Babe, I downloaded Hinge and I told myself I wouldn't this year. I re-downloaded Hinge and then I literally deleted the other night because I was like, what are you doing?
How's your Tinder going?
I deleted it.
You
Thank
know,
you.
one thing about Q that makes me so sick to my stomach is literally I'll be like, oh my God, Q, like, what's new? What's it? Nothing, you know, girl, just working. Like, you know what
Yeah,
it's
lit.
been. You know what
Nothing
it's
ass
been.
bitch.
Then one day she's like, oh my gosh, so this like really hot, like successful, amazing guy that I've been talking to is like so everything. Like, I'm like, since
Like, she be moving in silence. You want to explain yourself?
I just move in silence.
And like, what's that about?
I don't know. I think it's my Scorpio rising.
So that's true because
And Gen
Scorpios
Zs
are
and them. Enough.
no, because Scorpios are mysterious as fuck. They're also the
Okay, well, I have a
hottest
Scorpio
sign.
moon. So now what?
Oh, see, that's why you're
I'm
mysterious
not
when you're sad. That is
When
true.
you're
sad.
That is true because I'd be asking you what's wrong and you be just be looking at me.
Because nothing's wrong.
Well,
Okay.
I'd so say when things are wrong.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
You
do,
literally
girl.
always just go.
Yeah,
Anyways,
because that's how I feel.
no, and we love.
Because when it really goes down, I'm like it's going down. But I just don't feel like there's a lot of things, and you can't even say that because you were there when there were
that
things
was-
really wrong.
That was what. Can I just spell for like?
that's when
30
things were really
seconds?
wrong.
I won't like profile you.
Yeah, no, you can spill it out. I was trying
Okay.
not to dox people on the pod every single episode. We're like, and then he came up in his blue Toyota Corolla with like a green headband. Like,
Okay,
sorry.
Maya went on this date. I snuck on the date. Like, pretty much, Maya went on this date. I was like hidden at the. Maya went on a date.
You were hidden?
I was at the date, but I was just like sat far away.
Right,
with
right,
our
right.
other
Okay,
friend.
okay.
Whatever.
Right. Yes,
So
yes,
I
yes,
like
yes.
briefly met this person, but I was there the day of the date. The next day, I can't exactly remember what happened, but I just remember getting a text. Not even I got like a text from Maya, and I was like, "What happened?" My friend was in town, like visiting, and then you called me, and you were like crying, and I've never heard Maya cry before, and I was just like, oh my God. And I literally told my friend who was visiting, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, but I literally have to like leave right now. Rushed over to Maya's house because I was like, something's terribly wrong. Yeah. I get there crying, which is so valid. Like literally
no, like type
weeping.
shit. Mama, I
And-
was literally like, that was Chernobyl.
That was like literally Chernobyl, and I was there, like I was literally like, and you know what? And here's the thing, and I disclaimer this to all my friends, and it's literally, I'm trying to work on it, I'm trying to become better, but I like literally right now, the only solution I have for it is I tell people, do not tell me you're fucking dirt on the person that you're dating. Unless if you want me to fuck with this person, do not tell me they're dirt. Don't tell me how they
Real.
do you dirty. Don't tell me how they do anything. Don't come to me crying. Because as soon as you do, that person has a target on their back for the rest of their fucking life. Even if you marry.
Real as fuck.
No,
And I learned
even
that the
if
hard way,
they-
babe, because you know I be gaslighting. I literally, when I tell you Dom came to my house, girl, you weren't even here.
I was in.
This is before your time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because you wouldn't look at me the same. I literally was in that bitch like I hate men, like fuck men, bawling my eyes out. And then a week later, I was like, we talked about it, and like,
After Maya said she talked about it,
Real.
no, and that's the thing, and I'm trying to, but I can't, and I don't know. I need to work on it
You
and
came
be
around
better.
a year later.
A year later, after I forgot everything.
No, same. Hey, me too.
Like I to this day,
Like,
like
bro.
I couldn't even remember like what happened exactly. All
And I
I
don't have to
know
remind
was
you,
I
yeah.
literally was like, that nigga has a target on his back, like sleep with one eye open. Because if I have a clear shot, I'm taking it. Like dead ass.
No,
on
and that's very
gang
much your
shit.
tea. Yeah, that's
And
very
like
your tea.
same with like all my friends. Like please, 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 do not tell me the dirt on your man because I will always have a target out. I saw this TikTok about this girl who literally was said it was like I'm the friend who's like kill him.
You are the
Kill
friend who's
him.
like, kill him.
I'm so
Down.
sorry because I'm like, if you make my friend cry, you do my friend dirt. How am I supposed to shake your hand, bro?
And that's real.
I'm
That's real.
like a fucking mandated reporter. Like by law, I have to literally shoot you in your fucking kneecaps. Like you did my friend dirty. I'm shooting you in your
Bruh.
fucking kneecaps.
No, and that's real. And we all need that friend because
Yeah.
that was Dirtatron. Like at the time, that was
Dirtatron.
Dirtatron.
And I will never be like, and to this day, even though I'm like, run it, there is the smallest target on that nigga kneecap where if he ever got out of line, like a crowbar to his shit.
No, if he
gang.
literally ever got out of line again, like it would actually give like whatever fool me 6 times is, like that's what would happen. And I guess I would have to be the one who wrote it.
And I'm
Tea.
the first. No, I'm like the first person that like if someone doesn't work out, I'm like, can I block?
Real.
Like, can I?
I do
literally-
not follow. I'm like, one thing about me is I'm not following your partner. Like, I don't care.
That's my new rule. Actually, I'm adopting.
Because
that.
I just don't. I mean, it's like no shade, but I'm just like, 9 times out of like genuinely, I'm not gonna follow them until you guys are probably like 2 years deep. I'll be honest.
No, that's real
Yeah.
as fuck.
And even then, I'm like,
I'm never following
Yeah.
another.
because then it'd be hella awkward when like
No,
you're still
yeah.
following, and then it's like T if you unfollow, and it's just like, ugh.
I know, and I remember when I tried to be the bigger person too, and I was like, "No, stay following them." No, now I wish that nigga was literally dead in the water.
Bruh.
That's on me though. That's on me. Like I'm
bruh.
never
like realness.
I'm never being the bigger person again. Like dead ass.
Real.
No, I'm like the bigger person to a person.
The bigger what?
The bigger pussy.
Like to a point to where like my mouth can't even say the word. Like I'm like, oh yeah. So if you are my friend, like I be asking for thoughts of compassion because I literally be like, he literally made me. And then the next week I'm like, and I don't know, he just looked really good on Graham today. And it's like, I don't know if I should run it back. What? Well, I don't do that anymore. I don't claim anymore. But that time was like realness. That was realness challenge. That was realness.
But yeah, I don't know. It just makes me think.
And that's real.
It just makes me think about like these men. Like we're literally like 3 mics deep, like talking about them, and like while we're like doing this conversation, they have like navy duvet covers.
Oof.
Like
You know
that's
what?
all
Nobody
boys'
talks about the
room.
real epidemic of like. Nobody talks about the epidemic of like dating a man. And maybe this is like an LA thing because everybody is literally an NPC. But going to his house or his apartment or like going to his room and his cunt. So cute. I'm like, babe, it's your episode.
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to spill. This is a safe space to spill. We'll follow you wherever you go.
Spill Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're like that girl. So I'm just like, we'll let the people know.
That girl.
That.
Yeah. Is this fucking retrograde beating anyone's ass or no?
No, like beating.
Oh my god,
Girl, and we were talking, yeah, because I'm like,
because
yeah,
this is part
the
2 to our
retrograde.
previous episode.
Like, it's just giving,
Diva.
what's the tea? How's your
It's just
retrograde
getting
been?
why are motherfuckers coming out of the woodwork?
Girl,
And
because
also,
they
like,
never die.
No, yeah. But it's just like, girl, we don't key. We don't key like that.
Like, spill
so-
more on this.
We don't key like that.
Like, what happened?
yeah. Like how the moves in silence. I'm like, speak,
No, I'm
Valentina.
like,
Speak.
yeah.
Speak.
Yeah, like I'm just like, wait, why are you trying to link?
Trying to link and build,
Yeah.
girl. But I mean, it's giving like, I don't know. I just, what do I want to say about that? I just feel like for the squirrelies, like The double back seems to be consistent and ferocious, but maybe something in the stars really has the girls feeling like now is the time, because we've had like 4 friends who got like random like callbacks from people they were dating in the last like 3 days.
It's crazy.
So what? So
it's crazy.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I know.
Other than that, like I feel like in this like retrograde shit's just happening that doesn't usually happen. Like walking into a glass door, like that would never happen.
That would never happen.
I usually move in silence.
Yeah.
Because they usually move in silence.
You know what's so funny about Q too? Is Q like moves in silence, but then also does the most like unsilent shit. Like
no,
literally
like you literally
does
doing the
most
cuntiest
like
shit ever.
loud shit ever. Like we were at Target the other day, and Q just like randomly like fucking bust into a plank. Like
we were keying on the little pom poms, and I was like, wait. Why did we ever stop planking? That
Insert picture of Q literally planking. No, because let's talk about it. Me and Keelan were talking about this the other day.
Like it's funny and it's like low key a workout. Like,
no, and it's performance art down. Like, oh my God. And guys, okay.
Why did we stop planking on shit?
This is what I have to say. I went to actually I ain't gonna say that because bitch, y'all about to come for me. I was somewhere. Okay. I was somewhere. And this like little girl came in, and she had to be like maybe like 10 or 12, in literally a bust back slick bun, athletic flare yoga pants, like a Brandy Melville top, and she had the same fucking purse as me on, and like a lip gloss. And I was like, girl, when I was your age, like bitch, I literally felt myself becoming like an ancestor. I was like, girl, when I was your age, I was literally I would have been in this restaurant planking where you're standing.
No, hella going like this.
Hella going like that in a domo hat.
Domo.
And a fucking I Love Boobies bracelet. Like,
yeah.
No tea, because you know what? I already know, just with the way this shit goes, like, in 20 years, the girls of that time are going to be like, oh, remember when the girls just had like the bust back, like clean look, like the clean aesthetic athleisure. But I'm like, is the ugly era really gone?
I think here's the tea though, is like, I think living in Los Angeles though, it's such a saturated version of like teenagers, because that's the real tea. When I like in Los Angeles, I'll just be like driving down fucking Fairfax and literally seeing kids in like the new Supreme, like fucking like the Summer Fridays lip gloss, like literally girls like driving the other day, bro. I saw this girl who was driving slow as fuckaroony, and I literally was so mad past her. That bitch was for sure 15 years old, like in this huge fucking tank ass like Range Rover, and I literally was like, oh my God, I'm gonna do highway robbery. I would never. But that like just like, it comes to my conclusion that like in Arizona, like where I'm from, it's like I don't like the girls are still not as evolved.
No, for sure. I mean, I totally see that for LA. It just also gives like, obviously when we were coming up, it was like we were on the cusp of technology, you know, where like we weren't even like hella perceivable like that.
That's the real tea.
And now we're just like, I can't even imagine being like a teen right now, because I'm like, you're already so influenced, like just by like, you know, like you're just trying to find your shit.
No,
and like everything's
hella
like
playing Roblox. I'm like, period.
Girl, I'm like, do they even have like if I literally grew up with like who's like a hot person right now? Like if I grew up with like
Milo Manheim, do you know? Because he is. Shut the fuck up. He is. But
what I was going for was more of like a Charli D'Amelio or like.
But Milo
something.
is, because that's their generation Zac Efron, because he's in the zombie movies.
Well, yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like as a little girl, like as a teenage girl, like if I was literally looking up and bitches looked like fucking oh my God, I'm so out of touch.
Like fucking Charli D'Amelio.
Yeah, but she's not even like, you know what I like, the bitches who really be selling you like cantina, like yeah, like very like if I literally grew up and I was like 10 years old seeing that, bitch, I would be. I mean, we kind of were, but it was a little different.
It was just different because I feel like I just
didn't have like social media like that. Like I had IG, but I was posting fucking like Pixar shit.
Girl, and I was literally on Tumblr like reblogging like Lana Del Rey. Like what?
Tumblr.
Yeah. I mean, it's also giving like kids have like so much more access now because like growing up, like if I saw shit on Tumblr, like if I saw someone in like a cunt like fucking like soft grunge outfit, I would like do my best to recreate that outfit with the funds that I had. Yeah. But now kids can literally just go on fucking Depop and like buy that shit for like $10 and recreate like the same look. So it's just like the accessibility.
Yeah, and the look is just like different. Like the shit that I feel like we were growing up on was literally bitches in like domo hat with literally just eyeliner, no mascara, no face makeup, and just like a quick like little 1-2 like
and like high-waisted skinny jeans with like a crop top, but like it was connected because the jeans were like
hella undershirt under, like
undershirt under, like that's what I mean. Like I was just like we weren't even like even when I was wearing like short ass fucking shorts where it was just like literally hippie underwear, like it would still be covered in like 3 tank tops. Like I don't
it was just like a different, and something about seeing her like, and that's the tea, I'll never hate on like girlhood and like whatever, like this isn't even like oh fuck like clean girl aesthetic, like whatever, no tea like that, but like seeing that had me literally sobered up. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like the kids of today. Like y'all are like literally putting on glossy, like I'm literally in the checkout line with a bitch that's like 8 years old, like girl, what you got on? Like I'm like, oh my God, what are you using?
This is literally the other day I was on set with like these girls. It was like for Megan Thee Stallion's foundation.
Thank you.
And I was like on set with them and I was like talking to them. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like girls, like da, da, da. And they're like, let's make TikToks. And I was like, oh my God, like y'all literally be making TikToks, like that's like y'all, let's take a new profile picture.
I know. I was like, what even like was were you bitches making like vines and shit?
Oh my God,
you were making vines?
No, that was before I was in my moving in silencer. Like on
no,
Vine,
like that
tracks. I was like hella like vining down. Yeah,
I see that for you.
I want to access it so bad.
Dude, my vines. I remember a vine that like went off and it was like, I can like, it was like laughing without moving your face. And I literally was like,
bitch.
like hella laughing without moving my face. And it went.
There's a couple YouTube videos of me in middle school.
Sitting here, Cassie,
I had a YouTube channel.
Girl, you know I had a YouTube channel too. Girl, you know I was on YouTube making cinnamon nip scrub.
I was doing the cinnamon challenge.
You do not have a video of me doing the...
Guys,
I will pay money.
I did the cinnamon challenge and I got grounded. I did the cinnamon challenge and I hella got grounded.
Hey, we should do it sometime.
Y'all
when
we
it's fun.
I'll go in with that on you. I never did it because I literally was scared.
Girl,
no, it's really it like burns.
No, it's more so it's so fucking dry that you start choking on the cinnamon. Yeah. And I remember I literally did it. Spit it up everywhere on my dad's computer. Like it got hella in the keyboard. Like
you did it by the computer.
Yeah, because she was filming. No, Mama, I was filming on like
the webcam.
On what? Thank you. And I did that, and I remember like whatever, like spit it out, like laughing so hard. And I think I posted it on Facebook or something like that. And my dad got so mad. He was like, "Kids are choking on cinnamon." Like the one kid who fucking maybe perished.
Did somebody die from that?
I think people were like low-key choking. That's fine.
Do you remember? Yeah. Were you a YouTube baby like that? Why have we never talked about this?
I was like low-key a YouTube baby.
Girl,
but
okay,
like Glozell and shit.
Mother. Yeah,
like,
that's mother. Mothered. She mothered so hard with that bitch.
Yeah.
I remember I used to watch this fucking video of, I don't even want to say their names, like the milk challenge era. Were you there for that? When it would literally just be boys like drinking hella milk and throwing it up.
No, I wasn't tapped into that.
No,
but that
like
happened to me.
Guys, and I've always been a victim to hot men.
Thank you.
Oh my God, did you find it?
Yeah.
You literally search
you
my name.
were so baby.
I was.
This bitch is
food challenge.
No, it's literally me and my brother, and we're literally
this is literally me when like I'm talking to a new guy. I would like find their YouTube channel. That's one of the platforms.
That's why all mine are privated. Thank you, because that's spooky.
I tried to.
Guys, and when I release my old YouTube channel, it's literally like,
Crazy challenges.
Stop. Literally stop.
And this looks very disgusting.
you literally still have the same mannerisms. I'm gonna start crying.
Oh my god, ew.
Taco Bell?
No, literally mixing Taco Bell hot sauce and like Sprite in a bowl. Like, okay, enough. Thank you.
That's why your palate to this day.
No, because I'm like, no, give me that fucking.
Why did that
watermelon
almost make
toffee.
me cry? That's so
No,
fucking cute.
why are you literally so cute forever and always?
That's I literally I don't know, guys. I've been like doing this thing, which I don't know
Is this a
why.
go-go squeeze?
Yes. No, that's sour cream. Sorry.
I've been doing this thing where I feel like every time I like see people, like older people, I just always think about like, I don't know where I got this like tick from, but I just like imagine them as kids.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, but like these last like couple weeks, like every time like people come into our store, like every time I like see people, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you were dead ass my age one time, and like now
That's
you're just like a
crazy.
grown version of
Yeah.
that.
No.
I feel
you're,
like
like, a
I've been
whole
thinking about that
person.
too lately. Like
Isn't
with my
it
friends, I'm
crazy?
like, imagine if we all were keying up in like 7th grade.
Oh my god!
God.
Well, we are
Yeah,
currently, like actively
we're
right
literally-
now.
We honestly all are like Pen 15 core.
No, like we find each
Down.
other in life
Yeah.
type shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
like
except-
we all
And
were
when the
like
pod gets
young.
emo, I'm like,
we all
oh,
were
okay, period.
babies once. It's crazy.
I know. And when I see like old people, and I think it's also like, no, and I mean any old people, but I think I've been feeling like this because of LA and because people are, you know, what like bitch people are exaggerated down out here, but like people are so like their flavor is still so like obvious, if that makes sense, where like I'll talk to older people now and I'm like, oh my god, girl, like you lived a whole. This one lady came into our store like a couple weeks ago and she was telling me how like her friends, like her and her friends used to like get on skateboards and like attach like a fucking like rope to the back of their pickup truck, and they would drive down the freeway on Santa Monica. I don't know what it's called. They would drive down like that freeway like hella fast riding their skateboards, and then they would go up to the Santa Monica pier and like ride it off the pier and like swim.
That sounds fun. as
Are you
fuck.
guys serious? Now, if I literally jumped into the Santa Monica pier, bitch, my legs would disintegrate upon impact. Like, I would literally plop into the water and turn into a skeleton. My skeleton would float back up, bitch.
No, literally.
No, I know. It's giving.
crazy.
I know. It's giving like skins.
Huh? I'm like, FA, like what?
No, it's giving like Life is a Skins episode sometimes.
No, life is like gnarly like
No,
that.
hella.
Oh, shout out YouTube though.
Hella.
Shout out YouTube.
Like, I literally used to be watching these boys drink milk until they threw up. What?
I was like obsessed with like iJustine. Like,
You were an
hella.
iJustine girly.
Hella.
I
I'm like,
never got into her like
unbox
that.
the iPhone, girl.
Girl,
on.
did you watch like Memory Heart?
No, I watched like.
I wish I was,
watched like
like-
O2L.
I was literally gonna say, did
but,
you watch
like,
O2L? Who did you watch? Who's your fave?
I loved
Speak.
the LGBT ones.
Girl, and honestly, I did
All
too,
of
and I
them.
didn't even
Just
know at the
kidding.
time.
No,
Girl, because
yeah.
you know my day was Connor's day.
No, my favorite was
Miss Fred.
Ricky and
Oh,
Trevi.
you were a Ricky girl?
Yeah.
I did love me some Ricky too.
Yeah.
And I'm hella dead because my faves literally all being like queer icons. I'm like,
No, literally. I'm like, ugh,
I
love.
know something you don't, like type shit.
I was so upset. Like my biggest dream when I was like from like 7th grade all the way through now. Honestly, that's like was my red string, like wanting me to like move to LA.
Mm-hmm.
I was so fucking obsessed with people who grew up in California. Like I was so obsessed. No, like you guys
I'm
are the
like-
fucking blueprint. Like,
I'm like,
we literally
eh.
Like, hey, what's
no,
good?
literally. We literally just met a homie who like grew up in Glendale, and they were like talking about like Glendale, like you
No,
know,
yeah, I know where I'm just
and
like,
they were
I've
just
never met
like,
anyone from there.
you know, the homie Diego,
Oh my god, Diego.
my
It's
God.
from Glendale?
dude. Diego's from Glendale.
That's kind.
And-
Wait, what the fuck? Hey,
not
shout
to,
out
like-
Diego.
not to, like, dox
Not
your
to air you out,
location.
babe. Not to air you
But
out.
like I was like hella listening to them talk and shit, and just about like, oh yeah, we would like go to like we would just go to places and shit. That was my fucking dream.
Dude, and
Yeah.
when we're
As a
ready to talk
kid.
about literally like the smuggling ring that was like when one kid, because okay, I grew up in California, but I didn't grow up in LA. Like LA was not accessible for me because obviously it was like a 7-hour drive to get here. But I remember like in middle school, whenever somebody would go to LA, they would always like tell me and my other friend, because when they would go to the golf store, like they would come back up with like they'd be like, do you want anything?
Swag, bro.
And so every time we'd be like, oh yeah, like can you please get us these socks? Like can you do like da 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 da? And then they would like come back like with the socks, and it was like a whole ass
In
like thing.
Oh my gosh. In Arizona, because it's like so close. It's literally like a 5.5 hour drive. Like, and so like my aunt lived in like, she lives like on the beach, like in Santa Monica. So we would like hella see her like every break we had. And every time I would pull up, bitch, oh my God, like, sorry, Celsius.
Oh.
Oh.
No, like Celsius.
Anytime.
You still
I'm like, hella.
I was about to say literally this bitch.
Okay.
Go.
Hey,
you first. You first. No,
What
you
were
first.
gonna
You first.
say? Well, what? I thought you were gonna say it. Sorry. Every time I would pull up to Los Angeles, because it's Brandy Melville. They would only sell it in packs then. They would sell like one tank top, like one whatever.
I don't remember, girl. Brandy Melville.
Yeah.
I'm like, when have I ever fit into Brandy Melville?
No, I'm like, them bitches can burn, whatever.
Literally.
But like the in my high school, which obviously like the girls who were like, you know, like the popular girlies would come back from like their vacation in like San Diego or whatever, literally head to toe Brandy, and they're like, yeah, like you were that, like you ate down, like whatever. And for me, I was like, oh my God, you went to the Supreme store. Like, oh my God, you fucking went to the golf store. Oh my God, you fucking... I'm not kidding. Like when I would come to, I was so obsessed. There was like this thing like Burger Records. If you gnar, you gnar.
Oh my God,
bitch,
that lore.
God.
y'all, you
God.
guys, like I swear to God, like what? There is nothing like that. Like I swear to God, there's genuinely nothing like that, because Burger Records was literally, if you know, then obviously you know. But like that was like Fiddler. The Garden, Mac DeMarco, like all of them niggas were on Burger Records. Cherry Glazer, bitch. I was so obsessed because they all lived on the West Coast and they would have backyard shows, and then they would
I
like
went to them.
You did not.
Literally, Q went to them.
No, and I literally I feel like I lived 50,000 lives because I literally forgot about that lore that I was like a burger girl for like a year and a half.
Dude,
2 years,
and you were-
would go to like backyard shows.
Who did
they
you
were hella
see?
in San Diego?
Do
like,
you remember?
Fiddler, the Frights, the Garden.
No,
I
bitch.
literally have pictures with fucking the Garden, and I'm like,
No, you
No,
do not.
literally same.
No, you don't.
And no,
And they
literally
would play,
same.
like at UCSD, like the Che Cafe, like hella DIY.
Bitch.
Like, that shit was fun.
I will never
forgot.
forget being so obsessed.
I'm sick.
Because in Arizona, I mean, they would always come to Arizona because it's like hella right next door.
Yeah, and they
it's
would like always come to SAC because like it was like 7 hours north. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
Dude, in high school, I would like never, I was literally like, if I could just move to, like, I would literally be so tapped in, like all this shit, like da-da-da. That was like my obsession. Like, I don't know
Real.
why that era, like, literally grabbed me and like had me
that was the
clenched
mama
in.
like that specific pocket of California history was so
And there's
everything.
nothing like it too, bitch. Like chain smoking cigarettes, moshing at these fucking
it's
shows.
Like my mom dropping me and my brother off at like a house show.
No.
Picking us up smelling like cigs down.
No, that's what I mean. Like
That's
that
fun.
house show
That's
core.
like Cali girl.
There's literally nothing like that.
I'm going
really.
to bitch.
Where it hits the same
No,
flavor.
lit. And like what was the like
It was-
Burger Fest or
no,
whatever?
what was it like? I can't remember.
Well, there's Beach Goth,
Beach
which I
Goth.
went 2 years in a
Thank
row.
you.
Fucking
Oh
cunt.
my god!
I was like in the pit for
Everything.
like Diane Tward, fucking Grimes, like that was tea.
Girl,
but
you were
then-
in the pit.
No, I was in the pit.
Like, I
Tar-
was in the
like
pit.
Tara's world.
Yeah,
like
I'm in the pit.
I was literally in the pit. But yeah.
That
That
shit
lore.
was literally
That's
in the
crazy.
Yeah.
fucking
No, and they got,
I
like,
sleeve.
the
cannot believe
talent.
you were there.
No, girl, I have to pull out the archives because literally they did like a burger fest and they pulled out the talent. It literally
No.
Slow Dive fucking headlined and I saw Slow Dive and I was like literally like 15.
No, they had
What?
all the
I'm like so
bitches.
grateful for that.
No, you
And
lived
Crystal
that
Castles,
like you
yeah.
lived that life.
That's what I mean. Like that, like the concert era
Oh, I
of
miss
like
it.
literally like
That's
middle school
crazy.
to high school. Like there's literally nothing like that. Like I'm just like in the same year, I saw Odd Future, Mac Miller, The Guard, like just all in the same year.
Yeah.
The
Just,
girls were
I
active.
feel like I don't even go to concerts anymore.
no,
Like I don't.
because they're so like
It just doesn't.
I don't know.
I just be
it's
at the rave.
different. You be at the rave.
You be at the fucking.
And this is why
rave.
I'm like, if y'all run it back a couple episodes, we were talking about how our homies be at the raves and we be sat at the home HQ style.
But then sometimes we'll
HQ.
drag
I'm like, yo.
HQ.
Like, tell us about the raves, babe.
Oh, the raves are fun.
Like the girlies be stepping out.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, because
like
I lived
explain
in
the
yeah.
raves to us, because it's like
Okay.
I think when people think of raves, like I will never forget
Yeah.
one time I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to my first rave.
Yeah.
And someone replied to my story and they were like, oh my gosh, when you come to New York, like I'll take you to a rave. And it was literally like EDM.
Nar.
Mm.
Nar. No shade, but no.
No shade, but like
when I
tea.
lived in New York, I got tapped into like the techno-y, like that vibe. And it made me like love going to raves. But the raves here in LA are like better because in New York, they're all like venues. Like here, it's like in a warehouse in fucking the produce district. Like it's Slade.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it's not like candy, fur boots, rainbow bikini, and that's
Yeah.
that's kind as fuck. Like
Yeah.
EDC tear. It's more like I don't
Something
know.
different.
It's literally just
It's like grungy.
Like
come
what
as you
qualifies a
are.
rave for you?
Oh, what qualifies a rave? Warehouse for sure.
Okay.
Like good techno, but not like crazy like Berlin. Like it needs to be like ass throwing. Like yeah.
What would you say is the best thing to wear at a rave?
Ooh.
Well, because you have a fit down.
You do.
I mean,
Like you have a
okay.
signature fit, babe.
You be having a uniform that like I feel like separates you from like the EDC bitches. Like
No,
I feel
like,
like the rave
yeah.
you're going to.
Yeah. Give us a little of that feng shui.
And again, no
Yeah.
shade on the
Yeah.
EDC
No,
girls.
Yeah,
literally,
it's just different.
I love that shit. Like that's so sick, but that's just not my tease.
I mean, it's just on some like, girl, if you came out to LA and you were like hearing about the raves, just like know that it might not mean like
It
what
might
you
not
think
be, like-
it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Usually, okay, so the last rave I went to, my uniform was literally like this outfit
Thank you.
with like black DC sneakers.
You,
have
gotta
to wear
explain
like all
to the
black.
listeners though. Visual description, babe,
What?
of your fit.
Okay.
I'm like, because some of the girls don't watch; they just listen.
Okay.
Taishi.
It's literally like just a black zip up nylon jacket and some like really baggy jorts and just like a black shoe, and then I always have to have a purse on deck because I'm a girly pop. So
Like type shit.
it's either my Balenciaga purse or my mom's purse that she gave me. Yeah, she gave it to me. It was like her purse when she was a party girl. She was like, "You're a party girl now. Take it,
Oh my
bitch."
god,
That's
That's so
everything.
cute.
It's Gwen Stefani Lamb Le Sport Sac.
Type shit.
Thank you.
So what do you do when you go? Like, what's like the rundown? Like you're like getting out the car. Like, what's tea? What are we doing?
Get out of the car, you get in, see the music. You really just key with the girls.
See the music, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
see
like-
the music.
Like, look at it.
I mean, depending on what you want, you see the music.
You
But
see the music.
you see the music. Yeah, that's really it. It's just so fun. It's my favorite way of going out.
Oh my
TBH.
gosh, real.
Yeah,
That's
I love that
cute.
for you.
yeah, just fun.
It's funny because I'm like, well, I've been to a couple. We haven't really been together though.
No, and I told you, I said at least once you have to come.
I will go with you at least once. I mean,
It's
because
just
you already
fun.
know I literally be indoor. Like,
No,
mama,
yeah,
the second it hits,
Not
one thing
lately.
about me, I know, we've been outside.
we've been
But
outside.
even then, I'm like, 1 a.m. is like, everybody get in the car before you piss me off if you're coming with me because I'm about to go home.
That's me.
No, I'll be out till like 4.
No, because y'all in trust, because I got ravers in my apartment as well, and the girlies be coming home at 5 a.m. And I'm like,
Yeah.
see, I don't want to kill the vibe by being like, goodbye.
That's me, but I just learned to like literally take my ass home when I get tired.
No, and that's
Yeah.
like realness, because it is like fun. I do have
It's
fun.
fun. Yeah,
I just also like talking to people though. That's the only problem.
Well, the realty is like the raves that I've been to where I've stayed out the latest. Like the latest I've ever been out was like 5 a.m.
Mhm.
like at a rave, and the whole time I was dead ass in the courtyard like keying.
yeah.
Because the courtyard
the
at
courtyard
a rave,
that is like the holy place. It's so fun.
and that's where you're gonna find a fucking bad ting.
You'll find a bad thing. You'll find a 4-lifer. You'll literally find
For
like,
life or down.
a plur
like-
ass bitch.
No, literally, it's just fun.
Honestly,
favorite.
meeting people outside is in. Like, I don't know
No,
what it
that's
is about.
in.
There's just like been a change in the air in the last couple weeks where I'm like, girl, we've been outside.
Yeah, I feel like, especially since I moved here to LA, I've been meeting people organically,
Yeah.
like as fuck.
That makes sense
which
for
is
you. Though.
good.
That's so your tea. I
It's
feel like
just
your aura
fun.
is just
I
like,
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
before, like when I was living in SD, like I was just like meeting LA bitches, but from Instagram. But now it's just like eh.
Real. I mean, but when you go outside and people, bitch, we literally, I'm like, and do we talk about him on the pod? Because I'm like, the way that we literally went outside and like scouted a new recruit is actually crazy.
Dude,
Like,
our
we literally
homie.
No,
scouted
literally.
a new homie outside on some like, this bitch, we literally met this bitch in a group of other people in which his relation was that he's like their neighbor, like not even like tapped in like that. I don't know.
Like he just went out with them. I think.
Literally was mute, was silent. There was no back talk until he literally said something about like his neighbors complaining about his music. And I was like, what were you listening to? And he said, Sophie?
I was like, oh,
I was
you're
like,
in.
no, I was like, oh, why haven't you been talking this whole time, babe?
No, literally.
Because you're coming home with us.
No,
Yeah, I'm
dead
Like,
ass.
stop.
Welcome. You have a key.
No,
No, like, type
literally.
shit,
I was
'cause-
like on king shit.
Because it's also just giving like when you and your homies, I just feel like that's the tea about being older too. Is like when you're more like fully formed person and like all of your friends like live in your Barbie world. Like when you meet somebody who you know y'all would key, it's immediate. I'm like, come here, like,
no, like
what's
literally
good?
come
Literally.
key.
Like it's no tea like that. Like just
Ever.
pull through.
And
Just
ever
pull through.
since meeting them, we've literally keyed like thrice.
Thrice, bitch. That bitch has AMC stubs too. He just told me.
No, I know.
I was like, girl, you're
literally
one of
was
us,
I need to
babe.
get AMC stubs.
You still don't have stubs.
No.
Why Q?
It was like fucking up my card information. Like it wasn't going in. But
Girl,
I'll try
she's
again.
preying on your downfall.
No,
'cause we need to
literally.
see
Me,
Monkey
I'm
Man.
like Q. Why?
No, I'll get it because
Me
I
when I really want to see
need-
Kunky. Kunky Man? Kunky Man?
No, I want to see
Who
it.
was that?
Girl,
Who was that?
you're gonna get our fucking shit demonetized.
I want to see
bro.
Monkey
Because
Man.
I'm making up words. I want to
Kunky
see
Man?
Monkey Man too.
That feels so like that feels like a crazy slur.
It feels wrong.
That ass, like I can't lie.
I'm sorry, I tripped on my words. I do want to see
No,
Monkey
like
Man though, like
that.
on Dev Patel. We're team Dev
Wait,
Patel.
what's your
oh
guys'
God.
AMC like? What's your guys' movie theater order? Like food.
Girl? Okay. Me in my house, I'm finna get a popcorn, which not everybody
No,
agrees, which is
same.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's why you need to get stubs because I be hanging out with bitches who don't get popcorn. What's that about? Weird. Popcorn, regular, with butter, regular popcorn with butter, and a icy. Because if you have
Oh.
AMC stubs, they always give out the summer. What is it called? Like the summer. There's like a summer combo they do where you can get like a popcorn and icy for like $5. Thank
Eight.
you. And is eight a
Eight.
couple times a week, like literally. And usually I like buy my own like Raisinets or like a Twin Snakes moment from the stub.
Donuts. Wow.
Girl, I love Raisinets. A
I'll have
chocolate
to
raisin in a
I'll have to
popcorn.
tap in. I've never tried.
Girl, get your
You've
AMC
never
stubs.
tried Raisinets?
No.
That's so
Ever?
coded.
Like a chocolate covered raisin.
A raisin that's me coated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you would like
You
fuck with like Raisinette.
Okay. I'll try
yeah,
it.
you like chocolate and raisin?
Yeah. I think.
Well, I feel like if you like black licorice, you'll like
Girl,
Raisinette.
You like black licorice?
Oh my god, the other day, like fucking Swedish candy is like trending on TikTok right now.
Yeah, and everybody's been getting them.
We went to Soccer Bit here in LA. Like forced Dom was like, "Can we please go?" we were like at the Grove. She was like all tired. I'm like, "No, like please."
I literally was like, if the line's not long, like I'll fucking go.
We hella parked in the loading zone. But I got hella candy and I got like 2 little pieces of black licorice because I was like, "Oh, let me try." Why was that? my
Was that your
favorite?
first time having it?
I've tried it when I was like younger and literally threw up. But I was like, "Wait, this is so good. It's like salty."
Your palate is
salty?
like
Yeah, it's salty licorice. It's like it's anise flavored, like that, like spice, and then it's like salty. It's bomb as fuck.
Girl,
But
I haven't had
anyways.
that.
And I'm happy that I like it because I feel like that's like niche cunt. But,
No,
like,
I was
that's
gonna
just, like,
say you
my
hella
tea.
trying to be different, like
No,
hella trying to like black
I'm trying
licorice.
to be different, but I was trying to be different, but then I actually ended up really liking it. Anyways, what's your guys' orders?
Well, I know yours, but I'll let you go.
I think I know yours too. But go ahead.
No, speak, Valentina.
no, because why are y'all being fucking weird about my fucking order?
Do you see how nobody was being weird? I just said I know you.
No,
Sorry,
because
we
hella
don't know our
y'all
friends.
saw that.
We
If
can't
y'all
know our
were
friends.
watching, if y'all were watching on camera, they hella were like squinting their eyes, like, haha, know your order.
I didn't do that, but if that's how you felt, then I don't know. But all I'm saying is I can recite your order because we've seen a million movies together, babe.
My order is the ranch popcorn. The ranch, oh,
I've heard so much about it. I need to try it.
you would fuck with it. The ranch Hidden Valley popcorn, a large Diet Coke Zero,
Mhm.
and I don't. If I'm watching a really long movie, like it's 3 hours long, I will get a candy because I need to stay awake as fuck.
Girl, you ain't going to shout out the dogs?
Oh my god,
Girl, I'm
'Cause
like,
it's
why
been
do
a
I know
minute.
your
Because
order?
it's been a minute. Because
I'm
because
like,
these,
why do I know her order more than she do? What?
because these niggas been playing in my fucking face.
I know. I haven't seen a
I-
movie in like 3 months.
Girl,
Whoa.
How they're paying for
Let's go
stubs.
tomorrow.
Girl,
No, literally.
I always usually get a hot dog, but the past couple times I've been going, they've been playing in my fucking face and been out of hot dogs.
Really?
Yes. And out of ranch popcorn, actually.
You just need to start bringing the ranch powder. The fucking
No,
Hidden
bitch,
Valley
it's
powder.
not the same. That's not it. It's not. No, see, because you haven't had it. If you've had it.
Is it Hidden Valley ranch popcorn?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
that
it is.
seasoning. It's not. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's literally not.
No, because I kind of get the vision. I'm like, I feel like that would actually be good with the butter.
Diva, you need to...
butter.
What?
She don't get butter.
Yeah, I do.
I would put hella butter. Okay.
See, you finna lie on this program?
I'm going to shut up before the comments are roasting my palate.
No. What? You would put butter in what?
No, like black licorice tears. And then I'm like, no, but like butter with the ranch powder.
Yo, this is just like
the ranch
to
powder.
explain Q's palette. It was like summer one year, and Jenny's Ice Cream came out with this flavor called watermelon.
It's not even crazy. Let me just say that.
Came out with this flavor called watermelon taffy.
Because what taffy is gonna taste like watermelon.
It's giving sorbet.
Like, it's not gonna taste like taffy. Like
But
taffy isn't like taffy doesn't taste like taffy. It's gonna taste like watermelon. So it's literally just watermelon sorbet.
It wasn't sorbet, babe. It was ice cream.
Well, that sounds good as fuck too. Also, okay, yeah, never mind.
Oh, so you would get watermelon ice cream?
Yeah, I would. Well,
you
I
know
mean,
what's
I don't
what's
like
crazy of me, and I've gotten it before. This is when I lived in San Diego, so this is like hidden. I've gotten like it was literally at like Albertsons. It was literally watermelon chocolate chip, and it tore.
watermelon chocolate chip sounds kind of fi-fi.
No, and it was like 0 sugar.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Well, I believe you if you say it's
crazy.
No, that was crazy as fuck.
like, was it the last pint there? Or?
I ate the whole fucking pint.
Thank you.
Well,
It
it
was
was
good.
0 sugars.
No, it was
Right, you didn't even eat
no, it
anything,
was
period.
really good. That's more crazy than watermelon taffy.
That is crazier than watermelon taffy for sure.
And also, for another example too, Q eats his Chipotle bowls by layer.
Yeah. Ew, mixing
What?
it's fucking scary.
Cute.
Dude.
Babe.
No,
Dude.
if you get a bite, like I don't eat like I'm not just gonna like eat just the sour cream and then just like no.
So what do you mean by layer?
I like just like take a bite out and like it's like
Oh, yeah.
tiered.
Okay, yeah.
Like I eat like tiered.
I thought you literally were eating like the
No,
lettuce and then the
hell
I was like,
no.
girl.
I just don't like shaking that, like shaking my Chipotle bowl or like mixing it.
No, I eat it like
it's
that
really
too.
like overwhelming.
Oh, okay, T.
I feel like it's not evenly dispersed.
I feel like with Chipotle, it doesn't really need to be evenly dispersed. Like for me, it's like for me in my house, we serve the Lord. No, I'm like if it's like a salad, like I'll shake it down. But
Yeah.
like
I eat my
Chipotle
Chipotle
bowl?
like that too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was weird.
I've been getting the queso lately. She kind of tears.
The queso's kind. Except the other day, I had a taste of Chipotle, and literally, it was that weird bite that fucks everything up. And
When you
I
get
was
the bite of chicken and it like breaks your tooth.
that day when I bought Chipotle,
Yeah.
and I gave you my queso.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was sick as a dog.
No.
I took a weird bite, and I was literally like,
No, because it is that chicken. They be putting some of them be gummy, girl.
No, one of the chicken pieces it will literally crack a tooth.
No.
Like it's literally
Oh.
crazy.
It'd be given when I get the like literally
the
that bitch is
tendon.
like tendon.
No, it's
And I'm
literally-
like, bitch, I'm going vegetarian again. Serious.
I'm like I'm going to the sofritas. Thank you.
No, this bad bitches get sofritas.
No, that shit tears.
Like, what do y'all know about sofritas?
Last time I
my-
got the steak, it was kind of good.
the steak's
steak
kind.
tears,
That
I
was my
hear.
OG. In a burrito, bitch.
Yeah.
A steak burrito?
A steak burrito. Dude, the way my scalp.
Have you guys ever
Girl.
tried Freebirds?
No,
What's that?
I've heard.
I
About
thought you
them.
said Starbird.
No, it's
Starboard
literally
tears.
like tap in if you know, but it's literally Chipotle, but a million times better. It's the same concept, but it's
Oh,
like
is it?
so good. I don't like I got it like years ago, but like you can literally get like a green tortilla, like a spinach tortilla.
See,
Thank you,
that's the
Spanish.
shit
Thank
that-
you, so
I
Spanish.
swear to God, like I'm like who the
Like some bitches like spinach tortillas.
no, like some
but,
bitches,
like
their
spinach.
queso-
I'm sure.
Yeah,
No, like
enough.
literally.
but I just love that you be loving some shit, man. Like
And I'm like the way that somehow we're talking about Chipotle and we also talked about raves and the eclipse. I'm like, yeah.
This is
No,
such a me coded ass episode.
Like, like it's giving like guys, you're literally just listening to us like talk like that ass.
As it should.
Thank you. Wow.
yeah. Except we didn't say that many inappropriate things.
I
Dick.
know.
I'm like, well, dick.
And I'm just like, at the end of the day, just know when y'all hear anything. Also, okay, before we go, I have to tell this story about you. I'm sorry. Thank you. The way we were in the car and we were saying Hella, and Q goes, Hella would be like a really cute name for a kid. And I literally was like,
No, okay, before we end, we need to talk about names that are like unconventional but kind. Chlamydia. Sorry. Chlamydia tears. And if that wasn't a disease, I would be it.
No, cause like Lydia.
No, but like chlamydia.
Like
that's
chlamydia.
So cute.
And then you would literally call your daughter, hey, chlamyd or Lydia.
Or claw. Like claw. Claw.
Clap.
What else?
No.
What did I just say was good?
No, because the way I literally said hella and you literally said that'd be a cute name because, girl, it is.
Yeah, and I was being fully serious.
That's on.
Like,
I know you
when I
were.
have a dog, like I want like a chihuahua, like a girl chihuahua.
That makes sense
that's
for
like
you,
a
yeah.
white girl chihuahua. Not like a white chihuahua, that's a girl, not a white girl chihuahua. I'm naming her Hella. Hella Chlamydia Swenke.
And like
No, and that's my diva. Thank you.
hella chlamydia Swenke.
I totally see a chihuahua for you
I've
down.
had 5 chihuahuas in my lifetime.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Someone the other day was like hating on chihuahuas, and I got so offended because I'm like, girl. And I literally was like, they're only bitchy because they don't like you. Sorry. It's true. It's literally true.
Like the Chihuahua police. I'm like, yas.
No, because I grew up on Beverly Hills, Chihuahua.
I was what will make you move? Chihuahua. Can you feel? Oh.
Obsessed.
Okay, well, we do this thing. I'm like, well, we do this thing. The neighborhood watch, babe. Think of something to offer to the space.
Does that have to be watch?
No, it could be like it's just like anything that you want to put on the neighborhood watch list. Like movies, TV shows, music, books, a TikTok. It could be anything.
It
Do you
could
have
be
one?
literally anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. Actually,
I know.
one
I'm
sec.
like, wait.
Ooh, you guys should watch Immaculate. I watched that with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, the horror movie.
It's not even horror though. I thought it was horror. It's like a thriller, low key.
Keelan said he was scared.
I mean, it was giving thriller.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna give supernatural. It's not supernatural.
It's the Nun movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, word.
It's
Like
not-
Natalie Nunn, yeah.
Yeah, Natalie
Natalie,
Nunn.
none new bitches of
Still couldn't chin check me.
couldn't chin check me.
I'm like, as a chin check. Do you have one?
I don't really watch it that often, but
could be
I will
anything.
say like I've been listening to a lot, like heavily Cocteau Twins because it's like spring. Like I don't know. Like
I feel that.
I listen to them year round. Sorry, but listening to a lot of Heaven or Las Vegas because it's just so nice out in spring.
It is
And
that.
I'm reading All About Love. I'm
Bell
starting it.
Hooks.
Actively?
Yeah,
Word.
and then
I'm
another
like-
book called Gay Bar.
And you need
on
to
that gay
report
show.
back. You need
Yeah.
to report back.
No, All About Love. I have a copy somewhere.
I took it.
Thank you.
It's in
My
it's in my
neighborhood
room.
watch is okay. My neighborhood watch is specifically okay. So if you're a Trixie and Katya girly, Katya did a episode. She did this like Grinder podcast, and there's like a couple episodes. She did an episode with Saucy Santana that I promise you I've listened to like 10 times since it came out. Katya, I love you. If you see this, I love you so much. Like I just feel like we would key. I feel like we would key in my bones. And yeah, I was like low key stressed out these last couple days, and I think I watched it like 4 times. It's just
No, that's real.
it's perfect.
Comfort.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's my comfort watch right now.
Oh, also on my watch list is dead ass this shit. Like I'm being so serious.
And like that's
Like,
gay.
I was talking to somebody and I was like, no, like I literally live with Dom, but like I'll watch the podcast and like key
Real.
because I'm like, bitch, I'm like, I think the other night I fell asleep to the new episode,
Oh my god.
but like it was my first time watching it, but I was just like, oh, let me like watch it.
And we love you.
No, it's actually good as fuck.
Like you and you're like not even a neighbor. You like actually live here. I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm like, yeah.
And you're gay.
No, but I be in my room when you guys are recording.
No, like Q literally is like our
I get
quality
the
contract.
No, I
our
get
quality
the first
check
listen
person.
of each episode.
No, like
I'm
the
on the wall right
unfiltered,
there,
like
cup to the wall.
thank you. And then he comes out and he's like, yeah, that was trash. And we're like,
No,
okay,
and
refill.
I'm like, no, y'all tore that.
Like our call, like at this point, you might as well just start sitting on the couch.
No, yeah.
Well, yes. Well, thanks
Well,
for coming on the
yes.
pod this week, babe.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
love you,
having me.
babe.
We love you so much.
Love.
Fam on the pod. It's friends and fam. It's friends and fam. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, where can people follow you?
IG at Quentin Swenke.
Thank
You
you.
can, I'm not spelling it out. Y'all can
Okay.
link.
No, bro.
TikTok, same thing.
Thank you. Oh, you got the okay handle. Thank you. Dom.
You can find me on IG at Domrobxrts. Instead of an E, it's an X. You can find me on TikTok at Dom.Mom.
Work. And then you can find me on Instagram at Mayamoto with an underscore at the end. And then on TikTok at Maya has a TikTok. And then you can find our pod on Instagram and TikTok at Upstairs Neighbors, a Pod Brothers. And we hope you have a wonderful week. Same time next week.
Same time next week.
Bye.
Yeah.